I've played more than 10 RPGs in the past 3 years, and I still think Omori is the best of them all. However, there's just one thing I really hate about Omori. No, it's not the gameplay, not the twist, it's the ending. It's been almost 3 years since I beat the game, and I still remember how I reacted when the credits came out of nowhere. Wait, that's it? No! Yeah, that's basically how I reacted. When the cutscene started as Sunny enters Basil's room, I was expecting that scene to cover everything, including their reactions. I was expecting it to last about 2 minutes or so. It turned out to last less than 20 seconds, and then the credits started rolling. I really didn't expect that. I didn't get the post-credit scene either, so instead of being happy about getting the good ending, I was actually a bit frustrated that I didn't get to see what happened after Sunny's confession. I just don't like cliffhangers or open-ended endings. In my opinion, cliffhangers are fine if there's a sequel episode. A lot of dramas or movies do that to keep you watching. But for Omori, it's almost guaranteed there won't be an official sequel. In the Art of Omori event that took place in 2022, some scrapped art was shown, including the friends' reaction to the confession. So they did originally have a plan to show more, but chose not to. Some might say the purpose of this ending is to get the player to imagine the ending themselves. Yes, I get that, and I did try to imagine after finishing the game. But at the end of the day, it's still just imagination. Even after you imagine what happened, you still don't know if that's what really happened, and that bugs me. I would have really loved to see their reactions, especially with the Omori animation style. I also have something to say about the post-credit scene. I know some like calling it the secret ending, but calling it an ending makes it sound like an ending different from the good ending, when in reality it's just part of the good ending. The scene was indeed wholesome. It does show they were able to forgive themselves and move on. But here's the thing, not everyone gets to see it, and its requirement makes no sense either. Watering Basil's plants, obviously, doesn't change anything in the real world. So even if you don't water the plants, the post-credit scene is still going to happen in the good ending. It's still canon. Having that scene is only going to improve the player's experience with the ending, right? So why is it locked behind such a ridiculous condition? It really should have been guaranteed in the good ending. I would have been a lot more satisfied if I did see it in my first playthrough. Then how would a more satisfactory good ending look like? Well, allow me to share my thoughts. In the post-credit scene, Kel, Omori, and Hiro weren't in the room anymore, so we can only assume they left the room. So how about this? After Sunny says, "I have to tell you something," we see Kel's reaction, then Omori's, then Hiro's. Hiro storms off, followed by Kel and Omori. Now Basil wakes up. Sunny tells him he's told them everything. Now what else should he say? I think it would be a good time for him to say what Basil said to him in the dream after their fight. Let me remind you what he said. All this pain we've been feeling, the guilt in our hearts, even if you try to bottle it all up, it all comes out somehow. I want to say that everything will be okay, that we have no choice but to carry on. Omori, Kel, and Hiro are good friends. You have to trust that they'll forgive us. Let's make some new memories together, okay? These are meaningful, powerful words. I think not just Sunny deserves to hear it, this should be said to Basil too. Basil said this to Sunny in the dream world, and now Sunny can say this to Basil in the real world. How cool would that be? So, after seeing all of that, they smile at each other and both of their something disappear. Now the credits can start. The things for playing screen can be different too. It can be a photo involving all 5 of them that was taken a few months or years after the ending. Kinda like the official Omori merch announcement art. I think it can evoke the player's emotions better than a stump with some flowers. What are your thoughts on the good ending? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.